Barry, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. This is really cool to speak with you. I've spoken with two other members of the band, and I feel like it's like collector cards. You kind of get them all here and do the whole thing. So it's very cool to speak with you today. Where you at today?
Currently, I'm home. I'm home today and leave out again for the road tomorrow, but I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
Very cool. I've been there many times. Used to live in Florida, a fun place
Nice.
to be, and I'm sure live. So usually we're talking about band stuff. Usually it's like an album, we're getting into a tour, we're doing something. Today it's this. We're
Yes.
talking about some hot sauce. And let me tell you something. This arrived just in time for Mother's Day because we did a barbecue. And guess what the chicken wings had on them? It's good
Fantastic.
stuff here.
Thank
Shinedown
you.
Symptom is what it's called. And my sister was the first one to taste it, and I didn't tell her what the flavor was, and she goes, "Oh, wow, really garlicky. I love it." And then about 10 seconds later, she goes, "And there's the kick right there,"
Yeah.
and then it hit. So it was really cool, and it was delicious, and they were a hit at my
I'm
Mother's
glad you
Day
guys enjoyed.
barbecue. Let's
Fantastic.
talk about how you got involved with this. I mean, it's no um secret that a lot of bands do this kind of stuff these days, but how did you guys start this?
Yeah, so it started with Torchbearer, who's making the sauce for us, approached the label and asked if there were any of the artists would want to do some sort of collaboration. And I raised my hand immediately after they told me, and I said yes, because I'm a hot sauce nerd. I have been my whole life. Half of my fridge is hot sauces, and I've always wanted to make one. I make my own at home. I grow my own peppers and make my own hot sauces. But this was like an extension of what I wanted to do, and it was very exciting. We didn't want to just say, okay, Company Z, put our name on the bottle and we'll sell it. That wasn't what it was. It was actually a labor of love and a passion. And talking with the guys at Torchbearer, especially Vid, who's the main guy, they have a passion for hot sauces. And even before we got into it, he said, "Let me send you some of ours to try and just see if we're in the ballpark of what we." And they make some really good sauces. They really do, like really good sauces. Like, yes, this is what I want to do. And so then we started composing emails back and forth of, what are we looking for? What kind of flavor profiles? What do we want to do? And we went back and forth for about 6 months. He would send samples for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I taste them all. This is what we're thinking, and we report back and forth. And it took a while, and then we were able to narrow it down to something we really liked. And there's three of them. This is the first one to be released. For two reasons. One, it's Symptom, and Symptom of Being Human. Our song is doing really well still right now, and there's a correlation there. But at the same time, this is kind of it's a sauce for everybody because it's not super spicy. Like you said, you eat it, it's got a lot of garlic, a lot of good flavor, and then there's a little kick on the back end, but it doesn't blow your head off. And I
No.
didn't want to come out with, some sort of novelty sauce of, look, it's the hottest sauce on the planet, buy it at Shinedown. I wanted something that people could eat. Even, my 13-year-old daughter, who doesn't really eat a lot of spicy stuff, she eats it. She loves it. My wife as well. She likes it. And they're not spicy people. I'm always the one eating the hot stuff, and they're making fun of me as I'm sweating at the table. So it's a sauce that anybody can really get into without super spice, and it's good on just about anything.
So it's safe to say it's hotter behind the kick drum kit when all the flames are going than the actual sauce, right?
Oh, by far.
No, yeah, no, you're right because it did have the kick. Like I said, my sister tried it first, said there's the kick. So I was expecting to feel that, and I was like, oh, but it's not a tremendous one. It's just right for the flavor of it. So it was great. It was perfect. So
Good.
this is out. Where can people buy this?
They can either go to shinedown.com and get it there, or they can all just go to torchbearer.com and go to their website and order it. You can get it in singles. You can also order it in large quantities, and they also do some gift packs as well.
And you said it's the first in a line of three. When are the other ones coming out, or are they out? What are we talking about for the future here with other ones?
So this is the first. Yeah, this is the first of three, and we'll be coming out with the other two. One midsummer and then one early fall.
Okay, so we got a while. So this just is just hitting right now. Is this something you
Yes.
guys are taking out on the road? Or are you able to purchase it out maybe when you're on tour somewhere?
Not initially because we're doing a lot of fly dates and one-off shows. We're not touring like we typically do this year because we're also in the process of making whatever the next record's going to be.
Yeah.
So I would imagine next year when all three are out and we're
Oh,
touring heavily, then we'll have them at the merch booth and people can buy them there, and we'll do some more events and stuff like that with all three hot sauces.
okay. What is your favorite thing to put it on right now? What do you like to do?
My favorite way to to try hot sauce, my favorite thing to do is just an oyster, because an oyster is a very simple food, and then you put on an oyster. That's my favorite way. But I also really like it with breakfast. I
Oh,
have nice breakfast mornings, so if you got like nice hash browns and an egg, let's go. I'm ready.
we're ready to do it. So when you
Yeah.
initially thought about doing it, was there a thing like, oh, we're gonna be like those guys and putting out a hot sauce, or was there immediate like, yeah, that makes sense for us. Like that's something that we really need to get into. Because I mean, you got shirts, you got hats, you got keychains, whatever, and you're like, yeah, we do need this. This is something we need. Was it immediate?
It was immediate for me because it is something I actually am passionate about. It's something I enjoy. It's something that has been in my life for a very long time, hot sauces in general.
Yeah.
So, Shinedown doesn't fake it. Our songs are honest, everything's honest. So this was an honest extension. It wasn't like, oh, we need to get into that hot sauce game. Everybody else is doing it. Um, just put something out there and see if the fans buy it. We're not trying to cheat the fans. We spent some time on this. We wanted to create something that people would like, and it was a passion project for me to really to get into this and to do something and to be able to have the brand Shinedown release. It's a true reflection of myself and my love of hot sauce, and therefore a reflection of Shinedown as well.
You don't even have to be a fan of the band to enjoy the sauce. I mean, everybody eats and everybody, uses some kind of spice or whatever. You can, anybody can enjoy it. So that's really cool. And you talked about it being named after Symptom of Being Human, which is the latest single. I mean, you guys are still flying high on Planet Zero. Awesome. Congrats on all the success there. Why did it
Thank you.
become this one become Symptom, this particular one?
Two reasons. One, because it is the current single and it's doing well and it's out there and it's in people's faces, so there's a correlation there. But also because this is a hot sauce for the masses. It's for everyone. And Symptom of Being Human, the idea behind the song is all of us have these human feelings. We all have our personalities, and we all go through this thing called life. It's all a symptom of being human.
And oh, sorry, you're breaking up just a little bit there.
We come from different backgrounds, all that human experience, and it relates. Say again. I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
you're breaking up a little bit. You're just breaking up a bit. So
It's frustrating.
when you were going through the whole mix of like, oh, I got to try this one, do this one, were there ones that you were like maybe close to like, oh, that's the one, and then it was like, oh, but I'm going back to this. I mean, was it that a really difficult task to do?
Yeah, yeah, and then especially when it came down to really going, yes, this is it. That because we had at the very end there was two or three versions of this, and it was like, okay, this one's a little bit thicker, this one's a little bit thinner, this one has a little more vinegar, and it's such a subtle difference. It's like I like that one, but I like this one, and then I'm trying to think, what would everybody else like? So then I'm having people try it. My wife and everybody in my family try it, going, like, because I think I'm too married to all of them right now, so I need an outside opinion. So it takes a second.
Yeah, I can imagine. And it's really cool that you guys have finally got something like this. Do you see something down the line other than hot sauces getting into, like, now that you're kind of, broke the seal on food type things?
You know, Maybe you never say no. You don't know what the future is going to hold. If the right opportunity, and again, if I can be honest with it, extension
Yeah.
of us, then yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. And hashtag SD symptom sauce is, if you try it and you like it and you want to show your recipes, anything like that, hashtag SD symptom sauce. Get involved there and let us know what
Absolutely.
you think. Again, you can get it on the website, shinedown.com. Is that
Correct.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Shinedown.com and or torchbearer.com.
Torchbearer. Yeah, where are they located at? Where are they out of?
Pennsylvania, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Very cool. Well, this is like I said, this is some good stuff. Uh, right there, as you can see it, I've got it. I got a couple bottles. You guys sent me a couple of them, so there it is,
Good.
right there. I imagine the tour bus will be equipped with a few bottles of those when you're out on the road for yourselves.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very cool.
Absolutely.
Barry Kirch, drums for Shinedown, and one of the longest standing members in addition to Brent. People
Yeah.
might not
Been there a
realize
minute.
that because you're back there bashing your kit, and people tend to forget that sort of thing. But it's so cool to speak with you today. Congrats
My pleasure.
on the hot sauce and much success with it. And I can't wait for the other two to come down the line and would love to chat again when you release some more.
Let's do it. And thank you for the support over the years and sticking with us. So thanks for taking the time today, but also all the support you've given us. So we really appreciate it.
Of course, anytime. All right, have a
Awesome.
good one.
You as well. Have a great day.
All right, take care.
Bye.